This is my everyday carry. First things first, as always, my mobile phone. Secondly, more importantly, a pack of playing cards. And lastly, this is my lucky item. This is a gift that was given to me in the Philippines. This is a Filipino 1 peso coin. And I use this to get me out of trouble. For example, if I need something and I've left it at home, I can take the coin and transform it into AirPods. And they are real AirPods, and I'm left completely and totally clean. What's good, everyone? Welcome back to another Tutorial Tuesday. In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to make your very own coin vanishing and coin switching device that looks completely ordinary, like an everyday carry. And it's easy to make. You can make it in seconds. And when you're done, you'll be able to carry this with you forever and just do amazing pieces of magic with complete ease. So if you'd like to win the gimmick that we make in today's video, all you need to do is hit that subscribe button and comment anything you like down below. It can be as serious or as funny as you like, and I'll pick a winner. I'll pick a winner at random by next Tutorial Tuesday and ship to you the gimmick free wherever you are in the world. So let's learn the trick. So you're staring straight at the gimmick, or should I say gimmicks? There is more than one gimmick here, but mainly let me show you the main one. In case you didn't guess already, I'm guessing most of you did, especially magicians out there. This is the gimmick. It's not really a phone. This is a hollow phone case. And what I've done is two things. I bought a fake camera piece from Amazon. The link is on screen and in the description below. But you can buy these little fake stick-on cameras, which are great for magic. And I've just stuck it to a piece of old card inside the case, just like that. And I've also then cut down the edge of the case. So let me see the best way to show you right here. I've literally just cut down a gap right here, which is going to allow coins to slide in there. So that's the main piece of the gimmick. And that just sits on the table, of course, with the cut side here. All right. And what else I've done is, just in case some surfaces are too noisy, I've taken a coin and I've added a piece of card to the back. So I just literally stuck any old piece of card or paper to the back. You can stick some Teflon if you want, but I stick that to the back. So now when this moves, compared to this, it's a lot quieter. And this is essentially it. The reason I have the playing cards out is actually twofold. One, it adds a bit of weight to the back of the phone or to the side of the phone. And two, it makes this object less suspicious. So if I just had the phone out and started doing the vanish, this might be obvious. But if I empty my pockets and I have a couple of different things, like some phones and some coins laying around and a deck of cards, suddenly this just looks like I've emptied my pockets for real. So now let me teach you how this works using the gimmick. And what I've done is I've got a clear phone case and I've trimmed down the edge of this phone case too. So I'll place this to one side. And basically what you're doing is you're pretending to pick up the coin. And as you do, your thumb is going to shoot that coin to the side. Now, I've done this for at least 15 years, and the way I used to do it was using drinks glasses. So if I'd be at a bar and somebody was sitting opposite me, my drink would be here, and as I'd pretend to take a coin, I would slide it behind the glass, but then they wouldn't be able to see it. Then I used to use playing card cases, so the coin would slide behind the case. And then this idea for the phone was suggested to me by Javier Fuenmayor, my very, very good friend, and it just makes this so much more organic and so much more impossible. But really, this is it. When you bring your phone out, you're going to place it. You're not going to place it to the side where they can see this cut. You're going to place it at an angle. So if my spectator is right in front of me, I'm going to turn it so that the angle is more, the cut is more towards me, just a little bit. And because I use a black case, this is actually pretty hard to see even at an exposed view, so you don't have to be too careful with it. So I place my phone face down, or the phone case face down, just at a slight angle, and then the coin is going to be dropped to the side of it. Notice that I have the card side down, and this is to allow it to be silent. Some surfaces you don't need card. And what's going to happen is I'm going to pretend to pick the coin up. I'm going to act like I'm struggling, and this just gives me a reason to change my hand position in a moment. So I'm going to pretend to pick the coin up like I'm struggling, and then I'm going to reach over, and you'll notice that my fingers are almost touching the phone case. Okay, my fingers are almost touching that phone case. And because the angle drives up here, I can come quite far ahead, because underneath my hand, that coin is really far back. And it's going to allow my thumb to do this. Okay, so the exposed view is this, and it's going to just shoot it, hopefully through the gap of the phone case. So exposed view, I'm going to kick it just right. It's going to go under the phone case, all right? But with your hand in front of it, and the further your fingers are forward, the more cover you have. So from back here, you can see through the side of the case. Let me show you with this. So if I'm really far back, you might see the coin. But if my fingers are really far forward, it hides it a lot better. So that's basically all there is to it. I come up, I pretend to take it, and make it vanish. Now that's a good example of why the cards are here, because I use them as like a paperweight, so that when that phone wants to move, once it gets kicked, it can kind of stop it moving as much. So it gives it that sort of weight to hold it in place. Okay, so I'll place this in front, just like that. And when I come over, it'll vanish. So that's the basics of it. And now when you want to do color changes or bent coins, all you're going to do is have a coin held in the other hand or in the same hand. Okay, so you can keep a coin here or in here. You can place the coin down or the other object, whatever it's going to be. You're going to do the same thing again. Your hand's going to come right over. Your thumb is going to kick like this as you pretend to scoop it up and reveal. And the same goes for if it's going to go into a secondary hand, your left hand or whatever hand. Come over, pretend to pick the coin up, and then have it change. And that is the full understanding and the workings of what makes this tick. So I hope you all enjoyed that. Like I said, that uses David Roth's kick move from his portable hole routine. I've been using it in many different ways over the years, and it wasn't until speaking to Javi Fuenmayor, my very good friend and creative genius, that he suggested using a dummy phone to do this effect, which was kind of like a moment. Why didn't I ever think of that? The whole idea that I had was going to be using a deck of cards that I hollowed out the bottom and had a false deck front on the side that would swing like a door. But I think the phone is much more organic, much more practical, and it means it's going to covertly slide in and out of any situation that you really want to be in. So massive credit to Javier Fuenmayor and David Roth for the kick move. So remember, if you want to win this very gimmick that we make in today's video shipped to you free anywhere in the world, then all you need to do is subscribe to the channel and comment something down below, and I'll pick a winner at random and ship this to you wherever you are, completely for free, anywhere in the world. I'll be back on Thursday, as always, for another episode of Fooler, and then back on Sunday for another Sunday service. Thank you all for tuning in. I've been Lloyd Barnes. I will see you all very, very soon. Peace.